You have power over your mind, not outside events. Marcus Aurelius. Imagine standing face to face with your enemy, a rival at work, a troll on X, or someone who's tried to tear you down. Your heart races, their words sting, and every instinct screams to fight back, to shout, to prove them wrong. But what if the most powerful response isn't a word, a threat, or a roar? What if it's silence? Picture a wild predator in the jungle, eyes locked on its prey. It doesn't snarl, it doesn't lunge. It just watches, still, silent, calculated. That piercing gaze alone sparks fear, a force so potent it freezes the heart. Or think of a chess grandmaster, staring calmly at the board, their opponent sweating, mind racing, unable to predict the next move. That's the power of being unreadable, unshakable, untouchable. Welcome to Daily Stoic Quotes, where the ancient wisdom of Stoicism lights a path through 2025's noise, guiding you to a presence so strong, your enemies won't just respect you. They'll fear what you might do next. I'm your name, and today, we're diving into a transformative journey. How to make your enemies fear you without saying a word. 7 Stoic strategies to wield silence as your greatest weapon, disarming rivals and letting their own chaos unravel. Let's ground this in a moment we've all faced. You're at work, presenting a project you've poured your soul into, when a rival leans back with a smirk and says, "It's decent, but I'd have done it differently." Colleagues chuckle, whispers ripple, and by lunchtime, their jab is trending on X, amplified by likes and snide comments. Your blood boils. Every fiber urges you to defend, to explain, to shut them down. But here's the trap. Reacting hands them the reins. The more you argue, the more desperate you seem, fueling their control. Stoicism offers a wiser path. Silence, a shield that lets their words boomerang back. Take Maya, a manager whose leadership was questioned by a jealous colleague's whispers. Doubts spread. Her team hesitated, her confidence wavered. Her instinct was to confront, to clear her name. But, inspired by Seneca's wisdom, silence is a source of great strength. Maya chose quiet resolve. She focused on her work, her integrity shining through. Weeks later, her rivals' patterns unraveled. Their credibility crumbled under scrutiny. Maya's silence didn't just protect her peace, it shifted power, making her rival hesitate, fearing her unshaken calm. Like Maya, you felt that sting, haven't you? That urge to fight back against a lie, a jab, or betrayal. But silence, rooted in Stoic discipline, can turn their chaos into your strength, letting their actions echo back upon them. This isn't just personal, it's universal, etched in the lives of those who've mastered it. Look to Keanu Reeves in 2019, as reported by Variety. After John Wick 3's triumph, tabloids spun lies about his personal life, baiting him for a reaction to fuel their headlines. The world watched, expecting a defense, a clapback. But Keanu, embodying Stoic self-control, chose silence. He poured his energy into charity, his craft, and quiet kindness, letting his actions outshine the gossip. The lies faded, and his legacy as a beacon of integrity grew stronger, earning global respect. Keanu's silence wasn't weakness. It was a masterclass in power, a reminder that when you refuse to react, enemies doubt themselves, fearing your unpredictable strength. His story, like Maya's, proves that silence isn't about losing the battle. It's about winning the war within, crafting a presence that makes others pause, unsure of your next move. In a world of X-feuds, instant judgments, and relentless provocations, this is your edge, a silent force that commands fear without a word. Stoicism, forged by Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus over 2 millennia ago, offers a timeless lens to wield this power. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. A call to master your reactions when rivals provoke or wound you." Silence, in Stoic terms, is not passivity. It's discipline, a refusal to let others' chaos dictate your peace. When you stay silent, you deny enemies the emotional leverage they crave, letting their actions spiral back. A 2022 Journal of Social Psychology study backs this up, finding that non-reaction to conflict reduces escalation by 30% and boosts emotional clarity, proving Stoic wisdom's modern edge. In 2025, where X-drama amplifies every slight and trolls thrive on your response, silence is your superpower, a way to rise above the noise and make enemies hesitate, fearing the strength they cannot predict. This journey will unveil 7 strategies to embody this power. Mastering your emotions, cultivating an unshakable presence, letting actions speak louder than words, ignoring insults with indifference, controlling what others know about you, making power moves in silence, and embracing your unapologetic self. Each strategy, rooted in Stoic virtues, self-control, confidence, discipline, indifference, mystery, focus, authenticity, is a step toward a presence that commands fear without a whisper. This is your moment, Daily Stoic Quotes Tribe, to embrace silence as your strength. Have you ever stayed quiet and watched a rival falter, unsure of your next move? Drop "I choose silence" in the comments below and share your story. Your wisdom fuels our community, inspiring others to rise. Hit that like button if this resonates, letting the YouTube algorithm amplify Stoic wisdom to those caught in drama. Subscribe and ring the bell to join our tribe, where we unpack timeless truths every week to navigate 2025's chaos. Share this video with someone facing a rival, a friend battling rumors, a colleague dodging jabs, a loved one seeking strength. Your share could spark their transformation. And don't miss what's next. We're diving into the first strategy, mastering your emotions, to make your enemies fear your unshaken calm. Stay with us, because this journey starts now, and together, we'll forge a legacy of silent power. Strategy 1. Master your emotions. The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength. Marcus Aurelius. Welcome back to Daily Stoic Quotes, where we're uncovering how to make your enemies fear you without saying a word. Our first strategy is a cornerstone of Stoic power, mastering your emotions. Picture this. You're in a team meeting, sharing an idea, when a coworker leans forward with a taunt. You're slipping, aren't you? Their words cut, designed to spark anger, to make you falter. Your instinct is to snap back, to argue, to prove them wrong. But here's the truth. Reacting reveals weakness. The moment you let anger or frustration spill, you hand your enemy control, letting them dictate your peace. Emotions are like rapids, raging and chaotic, but silence is a steady river, carving stone without noise. When you remain calm, you deny provocateurs the reaction they crave, sparking self-doubt in their hearts. They expect chaos. Your composure unnerves them, making them question their power. This is Stoic strength, a quiet resolve that turns their aggression into uncertainty, forcing them to fear your unshaken core. Stoicism teaches us that emotional mastery is the bedrock of true power. Marcus Aurelius, the Stoic emperor, wrote, "The nearer a man comes to a calm mind, the closer he is to strength." This isn't about suppressing feelings, but governing them. Choosing silence over chaos to preserve inner peace. When enemies provoke, whether through taunts, lies, or jabs, they seek to unsettle you, to make you predictable. Reacting fuels their narrative, giving them leverage. But silence? It's a shield, rendering you unreadable, unpredictable, formidable. Contrast the weakness of lashing out, shouting, defending, spiraling, with the power of standing still, eyes steady, heart calm. Your restraint exposes their insecurity, as they realize they cannot sway you. This self-control, honed through Stoic discipline, transforms provocation into opportunity, letting their chaos unravel while you remain a pillar of strength, a force they cannot comprehend. Consider Denzel Washington, whose story, as reported by The Guardian in 2000, embodies this Stoic virtue. Early in his career, Denzel faced racist criticism questioning his talent and place in Hollywood. The attacks were vicious, designed to provoke, to diminish his resolve. Yet, Denzel chose silence, focusing his energy on his craft, delivering performances like Training Day that earned him an Oscar and global respect. He didn't argue with detractors or fuel their narrative. His calm focus let his work speak, silencing critics with undeniable excellence. Denzel's composure wasn't passive. It was powerful, a testament to Stoic self-control that made naysayers hesitate, fearing his unshaken resolve. Like Denzel, your calm can shift the battlefield, turning enemies' provocations into their own defeat as they grapple with a presence they cannot disturb. In 2025, provocations are everywhere. Ex-trolls baiting for reactions, workplace rivalries sparking subtle jabs, social gatherings laced with passive-aggressive digs. This culture of instant outrage thrives on emotional volatility, making Stoic restraint a radical act. A 2021 psychological science study found that emotional restraint reduces stress by 20%, proving that staying calm enhances clarity and resilience. Stoicism is your shield, helping you navigate this storm of baiting without losing your center. When you master your emotions, you deny enemies the chaos they seek, creating space for your strength to shine. This strategy isn't about ignoring pain. It's about transcending it, ensuring your energy flows to purpose, not reaction, in a world that craves your unraveling. To embody this, try the calm breath exercise. For the next 3 days, when you face provocation, a coworker's taunt, an ex-comment, a friend's jab, pause. Take 5 deep breaths, slow and deliberate, and ask yourself, will reacting cost my peace? Let silence be your response, a quiet rebellion against their chaos. Each night, open your journal and reflect. Did my silence unsettle them? Did I feel stronger? This practice, rooted in Marcus Aurelius' call to self-control, builds emotional mastery, training you to wield calm as a weapon. Start today and watch how each breath strengthens your resolve, making enemies hesitate as they face a force they cannot provoke. This strategy transforms you. It preserves your peace, keeping your mind clear. It unnerves enemies, forcing them to question their tactics. Above all, it builds strength, anchoring you in Stoic resilience. Have you ever stayed calm and watched a rival falter? Drop "I stay calm" in the comments below and share your story. Your wisdom fuels our daily Stoic Quotes tribe. Hit that like button if this resonates, subscribe, and share with someone caught in drama. Your support amplifies Stoic wisdom, turning ancient truths into modern power. As we move from emotional mastery to commanding presence, let's explore the second strategy, maintaining an unshakable presence. Strategy 2. Maintain an unshakable presence. Silence is a source of great strength. Seneca, as we harness the power of emotional calm, a new Stoic weapon emerges, maintaining an unshakable presence. Imagine walking into a meeting, your rival smirking, expecting you to shrink under their gaze. Instead, you stand tall, shoulders back, eyes steady, your calm gaze silencing their taunts. Your presence is a king's move on a chessboard, silent, deliberate, commanding. This isn't loud bravado or boastful swagger. It's quiet confidence, a force that radiates without words. When you carry yourself with purpose, enemies hesitate, unnerved by a strength they cannot predict. Confidence without arrogance is intimidating, signaling control over your space, your mind, your destiny. They expect you to falter, to seek approval, but your poise denies them leverage, making them fear the power of your silent authority. This is Stoic presence, a beacon of self-assurance that shifts the room without a whisper. Seneca, the Stoic sage, taught us silence is a source of great strength. Your presence, rooted in this silence, reflects an inner certainty that needs no validation. It's not about filling the space with words or gestures, but letting your being speak, your upright posture, deliberate movements, and calm demeanor. Loud bravado betrays insecurity, craving attention. Quiet poise commands respect, proving you know your worth. Enemies thrive on rattling you, expecting you to shrink or overcompensate. But when you occupy your space with unwavering confidence, you become a puzzle they cannot solve. This Stoic confidence, built on self-awareness and discipline, transforms your presence into a force that makes rivals pause, fearing the strength behind your calm. It's a silent declaration. You are unshakable, and they cannot touch you. Look to Beyoncé, whose 2013 story, as reported by Vogue, exemplifies this Stoic virtue. After her inauguration performance sparked lip-syncing allegations, critics pounced, questioning her talent. The media baited her for a defense, but Beyoncé chose silence, letting her actions craft a response. At the Super Bowl halftime show, she delivered a performance so powerful it silenced doubters, proving her prowess with undeniable grace. Her quiet confidence, standing tall, moving with purpose, radiated authority, making critics hesitate, fearing her unyielding strength. Beyoncé's presence wasn't loud. It was profound, a Stoic lesson that your poise can outshine any attack. Like Beyoncé, your unshakable presence can shift the narrative, making enemies fear the quiet power you wield without a word. In 2025, posturing defines our world. Ex-clout chasers flaunt followers. Workplace one-upmanship fuels egos. Social circles reward flash over substance. This culture of performative confidence makes Stoic presence a revolutionary act. A 2020 social psychology quarterly study found that confident posture boosts perceived authority, proving that how you carry yourself shapes how others respond. Stoicism guides you to authentic presence, ensuring your energy flows to purpose, not pretense. When you stand tall, you deny rivals the chaos they seek, creating space for your strength to command. This strategy isn't about intimidation. It's about illumination, crafting a presence that radiates resilience in a world that thrives on noise. Try the power stance exercise to embody this. For 3 days, practice standing tall, shoulders back, head high, moving deliberately in every setting. Whether entering a room or facing a rival, let your posture speak. Each night, reflect. Did my presence shift the room? Journal. Did silence amplify my confidence? This practice, rooted in Seneca's call to strength, cultivates commanding poise, training you to wield presence as a Stoic weapon. Start today and watch how each deliberate step makes enemies pause, unsure of the power behind your calm. This strategy empowers you. It commands respect, unnerving rivals with ease. It enhances authority, anchoring you in self-assurance. It silences doubters, proving your worth without words. How has your presence shifted a room? Drop "I stand tall" in the comments below and share your experience. Your story inspires our daily Stoic Quotes tribe. Like if this speaks to you, subscribe, and share with someone facing posturing. As we move from presence to proof, let's see how actions speak louder than words. Strategy 3. Let your actions speak. Do not explain your philosophy, embody it. Epictetus. With an unshakable presence lighting your path, we turn to a Stoic principle that proves your worth, letting your actions speak. Picture a colleague boasting they'll outperform you, their words loud, their promises grand. You could counter with claims, matching their bravado, but Stoicism offers a wiser path. Silence, letting your consistent results outshine their talk. Actions are a forge, shaping strength without noise, crafting a legacy of discipline that enemies cannot ignore. When you focus on doing, not saying, your relentless effort becomes a force that makes rivals falter. They expect arguments, excuses, or hype. Your results, undeniable, quiet, powerful, spark fear, proving your worth in ways words never could. This is a Stoic discipline, a commitment to excellence that silences doubters and commands respect through the evidence of your work. Epictetus, the Stoic philosopher, urged, do not explain your philosophy, embody it. This call to action over words lies at the heart of Stoic virtue. Discipline isn't proclaimed. It's demonstrated through consistent effort, resilience, and focus. Empty promises reveal weakness, inviting skepticism. Consistent actions build trust, silencing critics with proof. Enemies thrive on your hesitation, expecting you to falter under pressure. But when you show up day after day, delivering excellence, you become a force they cannot dismiss. This Stoic discipline, rooted in integrity, transforms your work into a testament of strength, making rivals fear your unstoppable drive. Contrast the fleeting noise of boasts with the enduring power of results. Your actions are your voice, speaking louder than any claim. Serena Williams, as detailed in a 2015 Sports Illustrated feature, lived this Stoic truth. Facing criticism for her dominance in tennis, some called her victories too easy, questioning her competition. Serena didn't engage with detractors or fuel their narrative. She chose silence, pouring her energy into training and Grand Slam triumphs like Wimbledon. Her relentless focus, hours of practice, unwavering commitment, humbled rivals, earning 21 major titles by 2015. Serena's actions weren't loud. They were deafening, a Stoic masterclass in letting results speak. Her discipline made opponents fear her unstoppable drive, proving that actions outshine criticism. Like Serena, your consistent effort can silence doubters, making enemies hesitate before your quiet, relentless strength. In 2025, hype culture dominates. Boasts amplify egos. Workplace posturing rewards talk over substance. Social circles celebrate flash. This obsession with promises makes Stoic discipline a radical act. A 2022 Journal of Positive Psychology study found that consistent effort boosts credibility, proving that actions build trust where words fail. Stoicism is your path to undeniable results, ensuring your energy flows to excellence, not empty claims. When you let actions speak, you deny rivals the fuel of argument, creating space for your work to shine. This strategy isn't about outshouting others. It's about outworking them, crafting a legacy that commands fear through silent proof. Embody this with the action log exercise. For 3 days, track one daily action toward a goal, a project, a skill, a personal win. Focus on doing, not announcing. Each night, reflect. Did my work speak? Journal. Did silence amplify my results? This practice, rooted in Epictetus's call to embodiment, builds disciplined proof, training you to wield actions as a Stoic weapon. Start today and watch how each step forward silences critics, making enemies fear your relentless progress. This strategy transforms you. It proves your worth, silencing critics with evidence. It instills fear, showcasing your drive. It builds trust, anchoring you in discipline. How have your actions outshone a rival's talk? Drop "My actions speak" in the comments below and share your progress. Your story fuels our daily Stoic Quotes tribe. Like if this inspires you, subscribe, and share with someone chasing hype. From actions to indifference, let's master insults. Strategy 4. Never overreact to insults. It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters. Epictetus. As your actions forge undeniable proof, a new challenge arises. Insults. Welcome back to Daily Stoic Quotes, where we're navigating how to make your enemies fear you without saying a word. Our fourth strategy is never overreacting to insults. Imagine scrolling through X when a troll mocks your work. Amateur hour. The jab stings, urging you to clap back, to defend your worth. But reacting fuels their ego, handing them control over your emotions. Insults are darts aimed at your peace. Silence dodges their aim, leaving enemies powerless. When you respond with indifference, you strip provocateurs of the reaction they crave, sparking doubt in their minds. They expect anger, distress. Your calm unnerves them, making them fear a strength they cannot pierce. This is Stoic indifference, a quiet rebellion that disarms attacks and preserves your dignity. Epictetus taught, "It is not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters." This Stoic principle of indifference is a shield against verbal venom. Insults only wound if you let them land. Silence ensures they miss. Enemies provoke to unsettle, to draw you into their arena of chaos. Reacting, arguing, showing frustration, reveals weakness, giving them leverage. But indifference, rooted in Stoic discipline, preserves your dignity, exposing their pettiness. Contrast the loss of reacting, anger clouding your mind, conflicts escalating, with the power of silence, where you stand unshaken, anchored in self-control. When you refuse to engage, you deny insulters the chaos they seek, letting their words fall flat. This Stoic strength makes enemies hesitate, fearing a presence that cannot be rattled by their barbs. Taylor Swift's story, as reported by Rolling Stone in 2010, embodies this Stoic virtue. When Kanye West interrupted her at the 2009 VMAs, the public humiliation could have sparked a defensive outcry. Critics baited her for a reaction, but Taylor chose silence, focusing on her music. Her album Speak Now, released in 2010, channeled her energy into art, earning critical acclaim and fan devotion. Taylor's indifference wasn't avoidance. It was power, outshining drama with quiet resilience. Her calm made detractors falter, fearing her unshaken resolve. Like Taylor, your indifference can neutralize attacks, making enemies question their tactics as you rise above their noise with Stoic grace. In 2025, insults are a cultural staple. Ex-trolls thrive on provocation. Workplace jabs mask envy. Social circles hum with subtle digs. This culture of verbal sparring makes Stoic indifference a radical act. A 2020 ethics and behavior study found that non-reaction to verbal attacks reduces conflict escalation by 25%, proving that silence preserves peace and boosts respect. Stoicism is your armor, helping you navigate this barrage without losing your center. When you ignore insults, you deny enemies the fuel of reaction, creating space for your dignity to shine. This strategy isn't about absorbing pain. It's about transcending it, ensuring your energy flows to purpose, not petty battles. Try the insult pause exercise. For 3 days, note any insult, online, at work, or in person, and pause before responding. Smile, nod or walk away but don't engage. Each night, reflect. Did silence disarm them? Journal. Did their words lose power? This practice, rooted in Epictetus's call to resilience, builds emotional strength, training you to wield indifference as a Stoic weapon. Start today and watch how each pause diminishes their impact, making enemies fear your unshaken calm. This strategy empowers you. It disarms enemies, stripping their power. It preserves peace, keeping your mind clear. It earns respect, showcasing your strength. How has silence neutralized an insult? Drop "I rise above" in the comments below and share your story. Your resilience uplifts our daily Stoic Quotes tribe. Like if this resonates, subscribe, and share with someone facing verbal barbs. From insults to mystery, let's control what enemies know. Strategy 5. Control what they know about you. Appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. Seneca. As we master indifference to insults, a subtler Stoic tactic emerges, controlling what others know about you. Imagine a rival probing your plans during a coffee break, fishing for weaknesses to exploit. You could share your goals, hoping for trust, but Stoicism offers a wiser path. Silence, keeping them guessing. Mystery is a shadowed forest. Silence hides your path, making you unpredictable. When you guard your thoughts, plans, and vulnerabilities, you deny enemies leverage, sparking unease. They expect transparency, predictability. Your restraint unnerves them, forcing them to fear the strength they cannot see. This isn't deception, it's strategy, a Stoic choice to protect your peace and maintain control. By controlling what they know, you become a puzzle they cannot solve, a force that commands fear without a word. Seneca advised, appear weak when you are strong, and strong when you are weak. This Stoic principle of mystery is a cloak against manipulation. Oversharing, revealing goals, struggles, or fears, makes you predictable, handing enemies tools to undermine you. Silence, however, protects your inner world, rendering you untouchable. Enemies thrive on exploiting vulnerabilities, expecting you to lay bare your plans. But when you withhold information, you disrupt their calculations, making them hesitate. Contrast the weakness of transparency, inviting interference, inviting judgment, with the power of restraint, where your unpredictability becomes your strength. This Stoic mystery, rooted in strategic discipline, transforms silence into a shield, ensuring rivals cannot anticipate your moves, fearing the hidden power behind your calm. Robert Downey Jr.'s story, as reported by Variety in 2008, exemplifies this Stoic tactic. Before Iron Man, Robert faced skepticism about his comeback after personal struggles. Rather than broadcasting his transformation, he kept his preparations private, working quietly with directors and trainers. When Iron Man premiered, his performance stunned critics, earning global respect and launching a franchise. Robert's mystery wasn't secrecy. It was power, surprising doubters with a strength they couldn't predict. His silence made skeptics hesitate, fearing his hidden resolve. Like Robert, your restraint can shift the narrative, making enemies fear the strength you choose not to reveal, crafting a presence that commands respect through quiet enigma. In 2025, oversharing defines our world. Ex-confessions spill personal dramas. Workplace transparency invites scrutiny. Social circles reward openness over strategy. This culture of exposure makes Stoic mystery a radical act. A 2021 Harvard Business Review study found that strategic restraint boosts influence, proving that selective disclosure enhances control. Stoicism guides you to guard your inner world, ensuring your energy flows to purpose, not vulnerability. When you control what others know, you deny rivals the fuel of prediction, creating space for your strength to emerge unseen. This strategy isn't about hiding. It's about protecting, crafting a presence that unnerves through its unpredictability. Try the mystery veil exercise. For 3 days, avoid sharing personal plans or struggles, whether at work, on X, or with friends. When asked, deflect with calm ambiguity. Each night, reflect. Did silence make me unpredictable? Journal. Did they hesitate? This practice, rooted in Seneca's call to strategy, cultivates mystery, training you to wield restraint as a Stoic weapon. Start today and watch how each guarded moment makes enemies pause, unsure of the power behind your silence. This strategy transforms you. It protects your peace, shielding your vulnerabilities. It unnerves enemies, disrupting their plans. It enhances control, anchoring you in mystery. How has mystery shifted power for you? Drop "I stay unseen" in the comments below and share your experience. Your story strengthens our daily Stoic Quotes tribe. Like if this resonates, subscribe, and share with someone oversharing. From mystery to silent moves, let's make power moves. Strategy 6. Make power moves in silence. Do not explain your philosophy, embody it. Epictetus. With mystery as your shield, we turn to a Stoic tactic that ensures success, making power moves in silence. Imagine planning a career shift, a new role, a bold project, but a rival could sabotage if they knew. Announcing your plans invites interference. Silence ensures victory. Ambition is a tide. Silence lets it rise unseen, carrying you to triumph. When you work quietly, focusing on progress over proclamation, you deny enemies the chance to disrupt. They expect boasts, announcements. Your results, sudden, undeniable, spark fear, proving your strength in ways they cannot counter. This is Stoic focus, a disciplined commitment to action over talk, crafting a legacy that makes rivals hesitate before your quiet, unstoppable ascent. Epictetus urged, do not explain your philosophy, embody it. This Stoic principle of focus channels energy to results, not rhetoric. Boasting invites criticism, doubt, or sabotage, exposing your plans to interference. Silence, however, protects your ambitions, letting your work speak when the time is right. Enemies thrive on disrupting your path, expecting you to broadcast your goals. But when you move quietly, you outmaneuver them, unveiling success they cannot contest. Contrast the vulnerability of hype, inviting skepticism, inviting obstacles, with the power of silent effort, where your results become your voice. This Stoic focus, rooted in discipline, transforms ambition into a force that makes rivals fear the outcomes they never saw coming. Rihanna's story, as reported by Billboard in 2016, embodies this Stoic tactic. Before releasing her album Anti, Rihanna kept her plans secret, defying industry pressure to announce every step. Critics doubted her direction, expecting failure. But when Anti dropped, its bold sound and global success silenced skeptics, earning critical acclaim and chart dominance. Rihanna's silence wasn't retreat. It was strategy, surprising doubters with results they couldn't predict. Her focus made competitors hesitate, fearing her quiet power. Like Rihanna, your silent moves can outmaneuver rivals, making enemies fear the strength of your unseen progress, crafting a legacy that speaks louder than any announcement. In 2025, announcement culture reigns. X-hype fuels viral boasts. Workplace oversharing invites scrutiny. Social circles reward loud promises. This obsession with proclamation makes Stoic focus a radical act. A 2023 Journal of Personality study found that quiet focus boosts achievement, proving that silent effort drives success. Stoicism guides you to discreet progress, ensuring your energy flows to results, not noise. When you make power moves in silence, you deny rivals the fuel of interference, creating space for your triumphs to shine. This strategy isn't about secrecy. It's about strategy, crafting success that commands fear through its sudden, undeniable impact. Try the silent goal exercise. For 3 days, work on a goal, a project, a skill, a personal win without announcing it. Focus solely on action. Each night, reflect. Did silence accelerate my progress? Journal. Did my results speak? This practice, rooted in Epictetus' call to embodiment, builds focused ambition, training you to wield silence as a Stoic weapon. Start today, and watch how each quiet step unveils success that makes enemies pause, fearing your unstoppable drive. This strategy empowers you. It ensures success, shielding your plans. It silences doubters, proving your strength. It instills fear, showcasing your focus. How has silent work surprised a rival? Drop "I move quietly" in the comments below and share your progress. Your story inspires our daily Stoic Quotes tribe. Like if this moves you, subscribe and share with someone chasing hype. From silent moves to authenticity, let's become untouchable. Strategy 7. Be unapologetically yourself. Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one. Marcus Aurelius. As silent ambition propels you forward, our final Stoic strategy crowns your power. Be unapologetically yourself. Imagine a colleague pressuring you to conform, to soften your unique style to fit their mold. You could bend, seeking approval, but Stoicism offers a bolder path: silence, letting your authentic self stand tall. Authenticity is a lone oak, unwavering in the storm. Silence lets it tower, unshaken. When you embrace your true nature, your values, your voice, your quirks, you deny enemies' influence, sparking fear. They expect conformity, submission. Your unapologetic resolve unnerves them, forcing them to face a strength they cannot sway. This is Stoic authenticity, a quiet declaration of selfhood that makes rivals hesitate, fearing the power of your unyielding truth. Marcus Aurelius urged, "Waste no more time arguing what a good man should be. Be one." This Stoic principle of authenticity aligns actions with values, rejecting the trap of external validation. Conformity weakens, chaining you to others' expectations. Individuality liberates, anchoring you in your truth. Enemies thrive on pressuring you to blend in, expecting you to seek their approval. But when you stand firm, unapologetic in your being, you become untouchable, a force they cannot bend. Contrast the loss of conformity, diluting your essence, losing your spark, with the power of authenticity, where your silence amplifies your truth. This Stoic strength, rooted in integrity, transforms your selfhood into a beacon that makes rivals fear the resolve they cannot break. Chadwick Boseman's story, as reported by Time in 2018, embodies this Stoic virtue. Facing Hollywood pressure to conform, Chadwick stayed true to his vision for Black Panther, insisting on cultural authenticity. Critics doubted his approach, expecting compromise, but Chadwick's silent commitment, working tirelessly to honor African heritage, delivered a film that inspired millions, earning critical acclaim and global impact. His authenticity wasn't loud. It was profound, humbling skeptics with a strength they couldn't predict. Chadwick's resolve made doubters hesitate, fearing his unyielding truth. Like Chadwick, your authenticity can intimidate, making enemies fear the power of your unwavering self, crafting a legacy that resonates beyond their reach. In 2025, conformity pervades, X-trends push sameness, workplace assimilation rewards compliance, social circles celebrate fitting in. This pressure to blend makes Stoic authenticity a revolutionary act. A 2023 Journal of Happiness study found that authenticity boosts well-being by 20%, proving that living your truth enhances resilience. Stoicism guides you to fearless individuality, ensuring your energy flows to your values, not others' expectations. When you embrace your true self, you deny rivals the fuel of conformity, creating space for your unique light to shine. This strategy isn't about defiance. It's about liberation, crafting a presence that commands fear through its unapologetic strength. Try the true self exercise. For 3 days, express one authentic trait, your opinion, style, or passion without apology. Stand firm, even under pressure. Each night, reflect. Did silence amplify my truth? Journal. Did they hesitate? This practice, rooted in Marcus Aurelius's call to integrity, builds unapologetic strength, training you to wield authenticity as a Stoic weapon. Start today and watch how each bold moment makes enemies pause, fearing the power of your unyielding self. This strategy liberates you. It inspires respect, unnerving conformists. It frees energy, fueling your truth. It commands fear, showcasing your resolve. How has authenticity intimidated? Drop "I am me" in the comments below and share your story. Your strength inspires our daily Stoic Quotes tribe. Like if this moves you, subscribe and share with someone feeling pressured. From authenticity to mastery, let's weave these strategies into a Stoic legacy. Welcome back, Daily Stoic Quotes tribe, to the final moments of our journey through how to make your enemies fear you without saying a word. We've traversed a Stoic path, uncovering 7 strategies to wield silence as a force that makes rivals hesitate, doubt, and fear your unshakable presence. Let's pause to gather the wisdom we've forged. First, we mastered our emotions, channeling Denzel Washington's calm focus to turn provocation into power, letting silence unnerve those who seek chaos. Then, we cultivated an unshakable presence, echoing Beyoncé's quiet confidence to command rooms without a word. We let our actions speak, following Serena Williams's relentless discipline to prove our worth through results, silencing doubters with undeniable proof. We embraced indifference to insults, inspired by Taylor Swift's graceful resilience, dodging verbal darts with Stoic calm. We controlled what others know, adopting Robert Downey Jr.'s mystery to keep enemies guessing, protecting our inner world. We made power moves in silence, mirroring Rihanna's strategic focus to unveil success that rivals couldn't predict. And finally, we stood unapologetically ourselves, channeling Chadwick Boseman's authentic resolve to defy conformity, crafting a legacy that intimidates through truth. Each strategy, self-control, confidence, discipline, indifference, mystery, focus, authenticity, builds a Stoic arsenal, transforming you into a force that commands fear without a whisper. Remember Maya, our manager from the start? Her silent gaze, like a predator's, made her rival falter, their doubts unraveling under her calm. These virtues, rooted in Marcus Aurelius, Seneca, and Epictetus, are your tools to rise above 2025's noise, crafting a presence that echoes strength in every challenge. This is your moment to embody Stoic silence, to let your life resonate with timeless power. Marcus Aurelius wrote, "What we do now echoes in eternity, a call to make every choice, every silence, a step toward greatness." Your silence is not absence. It's a river, steady and unyielding, carving fear in enemies' hearts while shaping a legacy of resilience. In a world of ex-feuds, workplace jabs, and relentless provocations, this silent strength sets you apart, a beacon of Stoic virtue amidst chaos. A 2023 Journal of Positive Psychology study found that reflective practices boost resilience by 25%, proving that pausing to align with your values fortifies your spirit. You've seen it in Denzel's calm, Beyoncé's poise, Serena's discipline, Taylor's grace, Robert's mystery, Rihanna's focus, and Chadwick's truth, each a testament to silence as power. This isn't just about defeating enemies. It's about mastering yourself, forging a life where your presence alone speaks volumes, where your silence becomes a force that shifts the world. Stoicism isn't a philosophy to study. It's a life to live, a legacy to build, starting now, in this moment, with the choices you make. To weave these strategies into your life, embrace the silent strength exercise. For 1 week, apply one strategy each day. Master your emotions on Monday. Stand tall on Tuesday. Let action speak on Wednesday. Ignore insults on Thursday. Guard your mystery on Friday. Make silent moves on Saturday. And be unapologetically yourself on Sunday. Each night, open your journal and reflect. How did silence shift power today? Did my enemies hesitate? This practice, rooted in Marcus Aurelius's call to eternal action, transforms silence into a daily habit, forging a Stoic legacy that endures. Start tonight. Choose one strategy, one moment of silence, and let it ripple through your life. Imagine the power of a week where every day strengthens your resolve, where rivals falter, unsure of the force you become. This is your transformation, Daily Stoic Quotes Tribe, a journey to become unshakable, untouchable, eternal. This is our call to action, tribe, to make Stoic wisdom resonate far beyond this video. Which strategy will you master? Denzel's calm, Beyoncé's presence, Serena's discipline, Taylor's indifference, Robert's mystery, Rihanna's focus, or Chadwick's authenticity? Drop "I am unshakable" in the comments below and share your favorite strategy. Your story fuels our community, inspiring others to wield silence as strength. Hit that like button if this journey moved you, letting the YouTube algorithm amplify Stoic wisdom to those lost in noise. Subscribe and ring the bell to join our Daily Stoic Quotes Tribe, where we unpack timeless truths every week to conquer 2025's chaos. Share this video with someone facing a rival, a colleague battling rumors, a friend dodging trolls, a loved one seeking resilience. Your share could spark their transformation, turning their challenges into triumphs. And don't miss what's next. Our upcoming video, 5 Stoic Ways to Conquer Doubt, will arm you with tools to silence inner fears and rise stronger. Pinning this moment, we ask, which strategy will you embrace? Comment, "Am unshakable." Hashtag Stoic Wisdom. Tribe, this is your legacy. Your silence is your power. Your actions your echo. Your life your proof. Start tonight and let your Stoic strength carve a path that echoes in eternity.